What it do, bruh? Talk of the town, Nintendo, Doc Trey, still holding it down, still make the best games, and you know this, bro. It's the truth. If you don't like it, you can have that seatbelt.
Now, it seems that by now it should be common knowledge that all developers aren't created equal, but, you know, it's the internet. So, a developer has come out saying that they were unable to reach their targets for their Switch 2 game. And of course, the Nintendo haters and the Switch 2 haters have jumped on this. Now, before we get things started, we are still on the road to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. If you're into Nintendo Switch 2 content and discussion and you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. And also let me know what you think about the video in the comment section. So by now, it should be common knowledge that not all developers are created equal, and when it comes to video game hardware and developers, your miles may vary. Well, apparently not, because a game that was actually announced for the Switch 2 that you probably don't even remember, a game called Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening Complete Edition is coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. And with this game, the team aimed at a certain target, and they claimed that they weren't able to hit the target because the hardware wasn't powerful enough. So it says that the team tried to run the game at native 4K resolution at 60 frames per second, but had to scale it down to just 1080p at 30 frames per second. It says that we are not using NVIDIA DLSS, so they're admitting right there that they're not even taking advantage of the hardware like everybody else. They're not using NVIDIA DLSS. The game runs at full HD, which is 1080p, and 30 frames per second. We also experimented with 4K and 60 frames per second, but the power required to render the Japanese archipelago with these graphics is more than you can imagine and difficult to keep stable, so we had to give up. We hope to revisit this challenge in the future if opportunity arises. Now, here's the thing about this game. If you actually look at the game, and the reason why you probably don't remember this game is because it looked like absolute trash. Absolute trash. And it's funny because we've seen all this footage of taxing games, actual taxing, good-looking games on the Switch 2 that look and run fine, that look way better than this, but we're supposed to use this example as the Switch 2 being weak. Kind of reminds me of something that happened during the Wii U era, where an indie developer claimed that the Wii U was not that much more powerful than the PlayStation Vita. Yes, you heard right. The PlayStation Vita. Right? So, of course, I called this person out on this back in the day and presumed to never buy their games either, but I wasn't really interested in them anyway. But yeah, I'm sorry. You can't make games that look like they're run on an Apple II and then try to tell me what's more powerful than it. No. It doesn't work that way. And it's still not going to work that way. All of these examples of games showing what the Switch 2 can do. This game looks like a Flash game. And these haters are actually trying to use this as a reference to the Switch 2's power. Like, how desperate can you get? You got footage of Street Fighter 6. You got footage of Cyberpunk. You got footage of all these other taxing games that actually look good on the Switch 2. This game looks terrible, but they want to latch on that because the developer claims they were unable to reach 4K 60 frames per second. Nothing about this game is taxing. Like I said, not all developers are created equal. And this right here should be proof and a testament of that. Like that's it's crazy how people they'll latch onto anything. You got this is like I'm telling you, this is desperation. This is desperation. Nobody is looking to this game to show what a system is capable of doing. I don't care if this game was 16K, 500 frames per second on Switch 2. I still wouldn't do a video about it. Because this game looks terrible. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments section.
Warning. The following content has been rated S for seats. Viewer discretion is advised.
The developer claims that he's running into issues in porting this to both the Vita and the Wii U. Now, I guess it was pointed out that this game is rather simple and they should have really no problems, at least as far as the Wii U is concerned, porting it over. And the developer says, stop lying to yourself. The Wii U isn't much more powerful than the PlayStation Vita. Nigga. Really? Really? No game in the history of this entire company should be taxing on either the Vita or the Wii U. I mean, let's be honest here. If you go and look at their catalog of games, most of their games look like freaking Popeye, the arcade game. Like, stop. Games aren't taxing in any way imaginable. Have that seat. Now, I wish they just would have been real. Maybe they don't want to put the DLC or whatever, the add-on content on the Wii U, because maybe the Wii U version didn't sell that well in eShop, considering how old the game was already. Maybe they didn't want to put it on the Vita because nobody's buying Vitas, nobody's buying Vita games. That makes sense. Saying the Vita and the Wii U are close in horsepower does not make sense. Especially coming from a developer that traditionally makes ugly, non-taxing, flash-looking games. Just stop. Stop lying. We don't believe you. Have that seat.